If ocean plastic pollution is such a big problem, then why don't we see more plastics all over our beaches? The explanation is actually quite simple. First of all, beach cleanups in West Los Angeles pick up large pieces of plastic, and machines scoop up the remaining trash at night. Second of all, ocean currents around Los Angeles carry most of the plastics that make it into the water over 1,000 miles away, to the middle of the North Pacific subtropical gyre. Out of sight, out of mind. If Los Angeles had the bad luck of being in the path of a gyre's ocean currents, our beaches would look more like this. I picked this sample up on a beach in Bermuda this summer. It's full of plastic because Bermuda is situated within the North Atlantic subtropical gyre. Hi, my name is Brendan Terry and I live in the Pacific Palisades. I'm asking to give a talk because I want to become a leader in our town's activist community. I want to better explain the often misunderstood and misrepresented issue of plastic pollution, and I want to share my ideas with highly motivated people. I am a Five Gyres ambassador and student at New Roads High School in Santa Monica. With Five Gyres, I've worked on several projects. I pioneered a method of separating beach plastics from natural materials based on specific gravity, and I wrote a research paper on the wasteful use of disposable to-go cups among for-here customers based on 18 hours of observations that I conducted at a local Starbucks. My study found that 93% of for-here customers use disposable to-go cups at Starbucks. This led me to create a policy proposal for Starbucks, which will reduce their waste immensely. Just cutting that 93% in half would save more than 200 million cups per year. Since then, I've spoken with the Director of Environmental Impact at Starbucks, and my policy has actually been adopted at a dozen independent local coffee shops. I also have worked on the Five Gyres Ban the Bead campaign, and have written an update on microbead legislation, which you can find on my featured blog at fivegyres.org. Five Gyres has conducted over a dozen research expeditions. Thanks to a full sponsorship from Helly Hansen, I joined the most recent one. We trawled the North Atlantic subtropical gyre from Bermuda to New York City. We found plastic in every trawl. This year, I was also a winner of the Legischool statewide essay contest on climate change. I was flown to Sacramento, where I met with state legislators including Richard Bloom and Ben Allen. We discussed sundry topics but focused on my Starbucks work and how the effects of my proposed corporate policy could be achieved alternatively through legislation. My work on plastic pollution got the attention of the Santa Monica Daily Press, which printed an article about me and my work. On the basis of these accomplishments, Five Gyres has chosen me as an ambassador to educate the public about plastic pollution.
Brendan has worked for the Five Gyres Institute for several years now. He's become an expert in plastic marine pollution. Now combine that expertise with his charismatic ability to give lectures, and I highly recommend him to give a TED Talk.
For my TEDx talk, I will focus on solutions to this problem. Many people still think that plastics are forever, but they're not. If we make big enough changes now, we'll leave a far healthier planet for the next generation. Thank you for your consideration.